So psi is simply the representation of the electron in the form of a wave. If you do psi square, you will get probability density, which is nothing but probability upon volume. So if you want to find probability in a given region, you need to multiply the probability density present in that particular region times the volume of the region. So उसके लिए हमने example ये लिया था, वो find कैसे करना है. If you know the mass density, which is nothing but mass upon volume, mass is nothing but mass density times volume. So we have taken a sphere. First we understood how to calculate the volume of the sphere. If you want to calculate the volume of the sphere, first you need to choose an element. Okay, so if you are extending that particular element in all directions, you need to form the sphere. In this particular case, the element which we have taken is spherical shell. So that shell extended in all regions, मतलब ये 0 to R तक extend किया तो you will get the shell. Sorry, you will get the sphere, right? So ये जो particular shell है, we have taken this very thin shell whose thickness is dr, and we considered the r plus dr is almost equal to r. Based on this particular logic, हमने ये बात किया, the volume of the shell will become its surface area times the thickness, which is 4 pi r square times dr. आप लोग ऐसा calculate कर सकते हो, which is absolutely true. 4 by 3 pi r plus dr whole cube, which will be the volume of this region, minus 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is the volume of this region. इस volume से ये वाला volume subtract किया तो आपको shell का volume मिल जाएगा. But we are doing some approximations. ये वाला calculations के अलावा we are taking the thickness dr to be infinitesimally small. Infinitesimally small मतलब बहुत ही ज़्यादा छोटा है. Okay, so I can take r plus dr almost equals to r only, or else the volume will become the surface area times its thickness, 4 pi r square times dr. So if you are adding volumes of all such thin shells, you will get the volume of the sphere. Volume of the shell is 4 pi r square dr. You need to add all of them from 0 to capital R. So ये integral r square dr is r cube upon 3. If you are substituting the limits, you will get 4 by 3 pi r cube. If you want to find the mass of it, density is equals to mass upon volume. Volume is equals to mass is equals to density times volume. Density, if it is given as rho, the volume of each shell is 4 pi r square dr. So this is the mass of each shell. If you want to find the total mass, you need to add masses of all the shells. So इस particular mass को integrate करो, again you will get rho times 4 by 3 pi r cube. Suppose if the density is not constant, if it is also varying with respect to some function. In this case, I have considered it as rho upon r. The function can be anything. They will specify that in the question. In this case, it is rho upon r. So the mass of thin shell becomes rho upon r times 4 pi r square dr. इसका जो भी मास आया है, if you are integrating this, you have got something like 2 pi rho r square. Okay. Similarly, if you want to find probability density is nothing but probability upon volume. So if you want to find probability, you need to multiply the probability density with volume. The probability density function is psi square. So psi square times 4 pi r square dr is nothing but the probability of finding the electron in this thin shell. Which is at a distance of r and having thickness dr. So if you want to calculate the total probability, you need to integrate psi square into 4 pi r square dr from 0 to capital R. Okay. So जो function psi है, for different orbitals, the function will be different. For 1s, it will be a different value. For 2s, the function will be different. So for different orbitals, or for different subshells, you have different functions. ये जो function है, you can represent that in Cartesian coordinates as x, y, and z, psi of x, y, z, or you can represent that in spherical coordinates r, theta, and phi, where r is the distance of the point from the origin, theta and phi are the angles with respect to two axes. Okay, so you can split that particular function in terms of r and theta phi, psi of r into psi of theta phi. We are interested in the radial probability, so we are discussing about psi of r only. Okay, so psi functions हमको दिया है for 1s, psi of r of 1s, psi of r of 2s. ओके सो ये दोनों ग्राफ्स आप लोग को याद रखना पड़ेगा. अगर आप लोग कल एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ा तो आप लोग को ये दोनों ग्राफ दिखेंगे उसके अंदर. ओके so this is the function for psi, but we are not interested in psi, we are interested in psi square because psi square will give you probability density. और जो psi square है इसका नेचर जो है psi square का भी सेम नेचर रहेगा. the difference is that the scale will be changed. इनका वैल्यूज जो है वो बढ़ जाएंगे, स्क्वायर कर रहे हैं ना, but the nature of the graph will remain same. ये जो psi of 2s है, it is having some positive part as well as negative part. So psi square किया तो ये जो negative part है, it will also become positive. So ऐसा कुछ ग्राफ आएंगे हमको. So this is the graph for probability density. In order to find probability, you need to multiply this graph with 4 pi r square dr. और जो dr जो है, it is thickness and it is a constant. So in a way, you need to multiply this with 4 pi r square. Okay, ये दोनों multiply करने के बाद ओवरऑल वैल्यू को dr मल्टीप्लाई करने से फिर से जो ग्राफ है थोड़ा शिफ्ट होगा, but the nature of the graph will remain same. Okay. So we are multiplying these two. We are analyzing this qualitatively. We are not exactly calculating anything. Okay. Based on the natures of the graphs, we are just interpreting all these things. E per x जो graph है, for lower values of r, it will be decreasing at a slower rate. For higher values of r, it will be decreasing at a faster rate. X square जो graph है, for lower values, it will be increasing at a faster rate. For higher values, it will be increasing at a slower rate. So इन दोनों को मल्टीप्लाई करने से in this first half this is a dominating function. So पहले increase हुआ, बाद में ये dominant होने की वजह से decrease हो गया. So if you can observe the probability of finding the electron along the radius, initially it is increasing. It got increased to certain point, उसके बाद फिर से decrease होने लगा. So ये जो particular point है जहाँ पे probability of finding the electron is maximum is called as radius of maximum probability called ROMP. उसके बाद डिक्रीज हो जाएगा. ये वाला पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट है, दिस इज एंड पॉइंट ऑफ द ऑर्बिटल, मतलब वहां पे ऑब्वियसली द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन जीरो रहेगा ना. एंड दिस इज द न्यूक्लियस. न्यूक्लियस के अंदर भी प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन जीरो है. सो ये दोनों पॉइंट्स पे जीरो है. सो यू शुड नॉट कॉल दीज पॉइंट्स एज नोड्स बिकॉज दीज आर ऑब्वियस पॉइंट्स. न्यूक्लियस के अंदर जीरो रहेगा, ऑर्बिटल खत्म होने के बाद द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग द इलेक्ट्रॉन विल बी जीरो. दोस टू आर ऑब्वियस पॉइंट्स. Okay, you should not consider them as radial nodes. But if you are taking the case of 2s इनको मल्टीप्लाई करने से हमको ग्राफ कैसे आया, पहले ये डोमिनेंट होने की वजह से इंक्रीज हुआ, ये डोमिनेंट होने की वजह से डिक्रीज हुआ, ये दोनों इंक्रीजिंग ही है. सो ओवरऑल इंक्रीज हुआ विद ए ग्रेटर पीक. उसके बाद ये डोमिनेंट होने की वजह से डिक्रीज हुआ. ओके सो यू आर गेटिंग टू पीक्स हियर, but this peak is having the maximum probability, so this will be considered as ROMP. And you are getting a point here where the probability of finding the electron is zero. Okay, the probability of finding the electron is zero. This particular point is called as node. Node can be defined as a point or a region around the nucleus where the probability of finding the electron is zero. As this particular point is along the radius, it is called as radial node. Okay, it is called as radial node. The number of ये formula आप लोग को याद रखना पड़ेगा. The number of radial nodes is given by the formula n minus L minus 1. So if you are calculating the radial nodes for 1s, it is 1 minus 0 minus 1, 0. If you are calculating the radial nodes for 2s, it is 2 minus 0 minus 1, which is equal to 1. So इसलिए एक दिखाया. Okay, so with the help of these graphs, with the help of understanding of these graphs, जो भी ऑर्बिटल वो लोग एग्जाम में दे, you can plot the probability distribution. Suppose हमने as a question we have seen the distribution for 2p. 2p के लिए radial nodes कितना है? It is 2 minus 1 minus 1, which is 0. So graph ऐसा ही दिखेगा. The scale might be different. ये जो ROMP जहाँ पे आ रहे हैं, it will be, the value will be different. Okay, but nature of the graph will be like this. Increase होगा, उसके बाद decrease होगा. 4p. 4 minus 1 minus 1, you have two radial nodes. So ऐसा दिखेगा वो. Okay, two radial nodes. पहले एक peak, दूसरा peak, उसके बाद ये. This will be called as radius of maximum probability. Okay, so based on the number of nodes, you will be drawing these particular graphs. Okay, is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let us try to understand in detail about nodes. Last section of the chapter, nodes. Basically ये जो nodes है, it is of two types. Radial nodes, जो अभी हमने डिस्कस किया, where the probability of finding the electron along the radius at one particular point will be 0. Such a point is called as radial node. And the other type of node is angular node. Angular, or it is also called as planar nodes. Okay, ये जो planar nodes है, planar or angular nodes, they exist because of shape of the orbital. Shape of orbital, and they are given by formula L. Okay, उनका azimuthal quantum number जो भी है, the value of the azimuthal quantum number will be equal to the number of nodes for a given orbital. मतलब क्या है? Suppose if you take s orbital, what is the shape of s orbital?
Spherical.
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 It is spherical. Okay, so you will be having density in this particular spherical geometry. अब आप लोग ये बताओ मुझे, can I pass any plane through this particular spherical orbital? I need to pass a plane through the spherical orbital such that the probability of finding the electron on that plane must be 0. ऐसा कोई भी plane मैं पास कर सकता हूँ क्या? Such that
नहीं.
वो जो
No,
particular
sir.
plane
sir.
के
No,
ऊपर
sir.
the probability of finding the electron must be 0. होता है क्या ये?
No, sir.
नहीं है ना? Suppose
नहीं.
ये
No,
एक knife जैसा सोचो. This is the knife. If you are cutting this with if you are cutting this particular spherical object with the knife, और knife के ऊपर कुछ ना कुछ amount आ जाएगा ना? So there won't be any plane. There won't be any plane that can pass through this particular spherical geometry or this particular spherical orbital, such that the probability of finding the electron on that particular plane will be 0. Right? So number of angular nodes. Number of angular nodes for S or number of planar nodes कितना होगा? As L value is 0, planar nodes are also 0.
0.
Okay, let us take the example of p orbital. What is the shape of p orbital?
Dumbbell.
Dumbbell.
Dumbbell. अगर आप लोग exact shape देखा तो
Ellipsoid.
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 very good. It is ellipsoid. Ellipsoid जैसा ही कुछ ड्रॉ कर रहा हूँ. ये एक रहेगा. Okay, have two lobes. Can you pass any plane? Can you pass any plane through the p orbital such that the probability of finding the electron on that plane must be 0? Possible है?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah, ये वाला particular plane, the plane,
Yes, sir.
ये line नहीं है, ये plane है. Okay, this should be a plane. Okay, on this particular plane the probability of finding the electron is 0. इस plane के ऊपर है, उस plane के नीचे है, but on the plane the probability of finding the electron is 0. Okay, suppose ये जो particular orbital है, if this is py orbital, what will be the equation of this particular plane? ये जो plane है, can I say this is xz plane?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So for p by orbital, I can say xz plane acts as planar node. Okay, similarly, if I take p by orbital, px orbital, what will be the planar node?
YZ.
YZ plane acts as planar node. Good. If you are taking pz, xy plane. Okay. So can you tell me the number of planar nodes for p orbital?
3. 1.
1. I'm asking about the orbital. Number of planar nodes for p subshell?
3.
p orbital के लिए 1 node है, p subshell के लिए
3.
p subshell के लिए you have 3 planar nodes.
3.
Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Suppose if you take d orbital, from the formula, what should be the number of planar nodes? It should have 2 planar nodes.
2 planar.
Okay. देखते हैं. Suppose let us consider ये y हो गया, ये x हो गया. Suppose if you are considering dxy, ये जो dxy के लिए can I say xz plane and yz plane? Plane जैसे सोचो, this will be some plane, right? xz plane, ये वाला plane as well as ये वाला plane. xz plane and yz plane are planes which are passing through the orbitals, and the probability of finding the electrons on these particular planes will be 0. So the plane xz and yz can be considered as planar nodes for dxy. dxy के लिए you have xz and yz as planar nodes. Similarly, if you take dyz, you will have xy and xz as planar nodes. बोल सकता हूँ?
Yes, sir.
dyz हो गया, और क्या बचता है? dxz के लिए xy and yz. Are planar nodes. Can you tell me the planar nodes for dx square y square? Can you tell me the planar node for dx square y square? Z square?
Tx square or dy square?
This is dx square y square, na?
Yes,
2
sir.
lobes along the x-axis and 2 lobes along the
Good lobes.
y-axis. So ये जो particular plane रहेगा, this will be one planar node, and ये जो particular plane होगा, this will be another planar node. इसके लिए you can say this particular line is nothing but y is equals to x, x is equals to y line, a straight line passing through origin, and ये जो particular line है, this is x is equals to minus y. So I can say the planes having lines y is equals to x and y equal to minus x act as planar nodes. For dx square y square, I can say the planes containing the lines y equal to x and y equal to minus x acts as planar nodes. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Last बच गया dz square. What is the shape of dz square?
Dumb.
You have a dumbbell. Around the dumbbell, you have a
Ring.
ring
Yes,
like
sir.
structure. Give me 2 minutes. ये dumbbell है. Around this, you have something like this, na? Can you pass any plane? Can you pass any plane such that the probability of finding the electron on that particular plane is 0?
No.
Do that. Is it possible?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, right?
No.
But if you take a cone मतलब
हाँ sir, 2 points.
यहाँ से एक cone okay, एक cone के अंदर उसको fit किया. It is not touching the ring as well as it is not touching the dumbbell. And you can have one more cone. Okay. So you are putting a cone. ये क्या हुआ? देखो, if you take a plane and if you rotate it by angle, you will form a cone ना. इसको rotate करो, ऐसा fold करो, ऐसा fold किया तो you will form this particular cone. Hence, this particular type of node is called as angular node, or it is also called as conical node. This is in the form of a cone. It is called as conical node or also called as angular node. Okay, and the number of conical nodes you have are
2
conical nodes.
nodes.
ये वाला part समझ में आया आप लोग को?
Yes,
I am
sir.
placing a cone. That particular cone is not in contact with the dumbbell or in contact with this particular ring. किसी से भी contact में नहीं है. So on that particular cone, the probability of finding the electron will be 0. Okay, and you have 2 conical nodes. D के लिए L का value कितना है? 2 है ना, इसलिए 2 nodes है इसके लिए भी, dz square के लिए भी. But it is not a regular planar node. It is called as conical node or angular node. हाँ है समझ में? Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then basically nodes are of 2 types. First type of node is radial node, which is given by the formula n minus L minus 1. Radial nodes n minus L minus 1, L minus L minus 1 for an orbital. This formula is for an orbital, okay? Planar nodes के लिए formula क्या है? Planar nodes for an orbital is given by formula L. So the total nodes
N minus 1.
for a given orbital will be equal to n minus L minus 1 plus L, which is equal to n minus 1. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I'll give you some questions. Please solve them. यहाँ तक क्लियर है? किसी को भी कुछ डाउट? How many nodal planes? Nodal planes मतलब planar nodes हो गया. Okay. How many nodal planes are there in atomic orbitals for the principal quantum number n equal to 3? How many nodal planes are there in atomic orbitals for the principal quantum number n equal to 3? Take 2 minutes and solve the question. Answer? थ्री बोल रहे लोग. You need to calculate all nodal planes for all the orbitals present in n equal to 3. Okay. 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 Thirteen is the right answer. 1-3. देखो, step by step करना है. First of all, in n equals to 3, identify all subshells. In n equals to 3, you have L equals to 0, 1, as well as 2. Okay. In S, you have only one orbital, na? And per orbital, the number of nodal planes are 0. So 1 into 0, you have 0. And P, you have 3 orbitals. Per orbital number of nodal planes कितना है? एक है ना? So 3 into 1, you have 3 nodal planes. For D, you have 5 orbitals. For D, you have 5 orbitals. So हर एक के लिए कितना है? 2 है ना? 5 into 2, you have 10 nodal planes. P के लिए per orbital one nodal plane. They're only asking about the planar nodes or the angular nodes. They are not interested in the radial nodes. And D के लिए per orbital you have two nodal planes.
Two nodal.
Okay. So इसलिए उधर 5 into 2 किया, इधर 3 into 1 किया, and S के लिए no nodal planes. So the answer is 13. So question ठीक से समझो आप लोग. Are there in atomic orbitals? In atomic orbitals for the principal quantum number n equals to 3. How many? How many मतलब total. Okay. ओके मे बी आप लोग ऐसा कंफ्यूज हुआ होगा क्वेश्चन में. उन सारे ऑर्बिटल्स के लिए तो ये जो n-1 है, दीज आर द टोटल नंबर ऑफ नोड्स. वो जो आप लोग 2 करके किसने कहा क्या n-1 नहीं किया ना? नहीं कहा. ठीक है ठीक है. They're asking the total number of nodal planes for all the orbitals present in n equals to 3. Okay, next question. Is
Sir.
this question clear to everyone? हाँ
Sir,
बोलो.
dz square is having no nodal plane, no? It is having conical.
That conical node or the angular node is also considered as planar node. दोनों के लिए एक ही नेम यूज किया जाता है. They will not separately mention conical node. They will not separately mention angular node. They will just say nodal plane.
Okay.
Okay. An angular plane, वो जो particular plane है उसको एक angle में घुमाए तो वो बनेगा angular plane or an conical shape. Okay. So don't get confused by that particular conical node part. It is also considered in the planar node only. Next question. Find total number of nodes present for each subshell of n equals to 4, and also find total nodes in n equals to 4 shell. Total nodes present per each subshell. हर एक सबशेल में टोटल नोड्स कितना है, and also find the total number of nodes. एक बार हर एक सबशेल में कितना आया है, you add all of them, you will get the total nodes. Okay. Okay. ओके 48 बोल रहे 34 बोल रहे हैं ओके ठीक है सब लोग ने आई होप सब लोग ने सॉल्व किया है ओके डिस्कस करते हैं प्रेजेंट फॉर ईच सबशेल ना एक एक सबशेल को देखते हैं सबसे पहले n equals to 4 में क्या क्या सबशेल्स रहेंगे n equals to 4 you have L equals to
SPDF
0
0
1
1 2
2
3
and 3
3
you have S you have P
E
you have D
DF
F
and
F
F let us pick one subshell suppose if you are starting with S subshell okay इसके अंदर total nodes मतलब you need to individually calculate radial nodes and you can find planar nodes per orbital एक ऑर्बिटल में कितना है देखो and you need to multiply that with the total number of orbitals radial nodes के लिए फॉर्मूला क्या है n minus l minus 1 which is equals to 4 minus 0 minus 1 which is
1.
equal to 3 planar nodes के लिए फॉर्मूला l which is equals to 0 so s के लिए एक ही ऑर्बिटल है ना so for s subshell इस सबशेल में एक ही ऑर्बिटल है so the number of total number of nodes will be 3 okay p सबशेल के लिए p सबशेल के लिए डायरेक्ट आंसर आप लोग लिख सकते हैं which is n minus 1 p सबशेल and this is 4p na per orbital it will be n minus 1 which is equal to 4 minus 1 which is again equal to 3 and you are having 3 orbitals per p subshell for 3 orbitals it will be 3 into 3 so the total nodes will be 9 individually देखा तो if you want to calculate individual radial nodes and planar nodes radial nodes will be equal to n minus l minus 1 which is equal to 4 minus 1 minus 1 कितना है 2 okay planar node which will be equal to 1 which is equal to L which is equal to 1 so total nodes per orbital remember we are calculating each and everything per orbital एक बार एक ऑर्बिटल के लिए पता है you can find it for total all the orbitals so per orbital it is 3 so for p subshell it will be equal to 9 clear है
Yes, sir.
any doubt
No, sir.
okay let us go to 4d subshell एक गिवन शेल में जो भी सबशेल्स रहेगा टोटल नोड्स पर ऑर्बिटल विल बी सेम बिकॉज इट इज बेस्ड ऑन द वैल्यू ऑफ n minus 1 ना इधर n minus l लिखा मैंने गलती से इट इज n minus 1 सो 4d सबशेल के लिए भी पर ऑर्बिटल टोटल नोड्स will be equal to n minus 1 which is 4 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So for D subshell, it will be equal
5
to,
into 3.
very good, 5 into 3, which is equal to 15. Individually आप लोग को क्वेश्चन में पूछा नहीं, but you need to know how to calculate individual too. Radial nodes पूछा तो n minus l minus 1, which is 4 minus 2 minus 1, which is equals to 1. Radial nodes per orbital. Again, planar nodes per orbital equals to the formula L, which is equal to 2. Total nodes per orbital will be equal to 3. Subshell के लिए will be equal to 15. Okay. If you are taking 4F subshell, again, per orbital total nodes will be equal to n minus 1, which is equal to 3. Subshell के लिए
7 into 3. 21.
it is 7 into 3, which is equal to 21. So आप लोग ने जो 34 लिखा आंसर, 34 is not the right answer. I think किसी ने उसके बाद 40s में भी कुछ बताया.
48.
48. तो total nodes for F subshell is 21. Okay. So radial nodes पूछा तो radial nodes will be equal to n minus l minus 1, which is equal to 4 minus 3 minus 1, which is equals to 0. If they're asking planar nodes, it will be equal to L, which is equal to 3. Okay. So total nodes कितना हो गया? Total nodes will be equal to S के लिए 3, P के लिए कितना है? 9 ना? 3 plus 9 plus 15 plus 21. कितना है इसका वैल्यू?
48.
48. So the right answer is, total nodes के लिए right answer is 48. 48 आदित्य ने कहा और राधिया ने कहा. ओके, आदित्य ने सब ओके. अर्शदा ओके, 10 नहीं है और 15 है, देखना. 34 जिनको भी 34 आंसर आया वो कैसे आया? बहुत सारे लोग ने 34 बताया मुझे. On what basis you arrived at 34? Okay. Is the question clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
One more question. ये जो particular model है, very important for JEE Advanced and very easy. If you understood the concept, ये कर लेना चाहिए. Very important for JEE Advanced and very easy. They have given the function for psi of 2s, and it is given as 1 by 4 root 2 pi. ये बड़ा सा फंक्शन देख के डरने की कुछ जरूरत नहीं, बहुत आसान है क्वेश्चन. Whole power 3 by 2 into 2 minus r upon a naught whole power into e power minus r upon a naught, where a naught is radius of Bohr's orbit. Whenever they say radius of Bohr's orbit, you need to consider the hydrogen atom and first orbit radius. मतलब 0.529 angstroms. Find the location of radial node. Find the location of radial node. Solve this question. ये जो psi of 2s का फंक्शन दिया है, अभी हमने रेडियल नोड के बारे में जो बात किया 2s में, ये जो पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट है, इस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट का लोकेशन पूछ रहे. दे आर आस्किंग द डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द न्यूक्लियस. उसके लिए एक फंक्शन भी दिया है. They have given you psi of 2s. They are asking the location. Find the location of radial node. शिव प्रसाद ने आंसर दिया है. आंसर is 2a0, which is right. बाकी लोग भी एक बार कोशिश करो. Anyone, कैसे अप्रोच करना है इस क्वेश्चन को? Your thoughts?
Sir, side 2s is equals to, we can equal the value equals to 0.
Side 2s equals to 0.
Then 2 minus r by a not equals to 0. Then r is equals to 2 a naught for s orbital.
Why are you equating side 2s equals to 0?
Sir, we are calculating for 2s now. Side 2s.
Why are you equating psi to 0?
Radial node.
Not the appropriate explanation. The answer is right, 2a0, but the explanation is wrong. Anyone? So everyone concentrate, everyone listen. What is the definition? अभी इसके ग्राफ एक बार मैं ड्रॉ कर रहा हूँ प्रोबेबिलिटी के लिए ग्राफ, आप लोग को समझाने के लिए. ऐसा कुछ आया था ना पहले, उसके बाद ऐसा कुछ. Okay, and this is the location of the radial node. This is the graph for probability.
Yes.
This is the graph for probability. What is the definition for radial node?
The region or space in an orbital where probability of finding the electron is 0.
Where the probability of finding electron along radius is 0. Along radius is 0. So you need to equate Shiv Prasad तुमने जो गलती किया, you are equating psi to 0. Psi has no meaning. The probability is given by psi square, mod psi square into 4 pi r square dr. This is the probability function. This must be equated to 0. ये जो dr जो है वो thickness, it is a constant. एक बार psi square करके बताना सब लोग. Psi square will be nothing but, इसका whole square किया तो क्या होगा? It will be 1/4. आप लोग को पूरा क्या स्क्वायर करने की जरूरत नहीं, बस ओवरऑल अपॉन 1/a0 into 3/2 into 2 minus r upon a0 into e power minus r upon a0 whole square. psi square मतलब यही होगा into 4 pi r square must be equal to 0. वो जो dr जो है कांस्टेंट है ना, ठीक है, into dr must be equal to 0. ये पूरा फंक्शन कब 0 हो सकता है? Tell me the cases where it can be 0. Everyone concentrate. This particular function, the entire function can be 0 if
At
r is
origin.
equal to 0.
Yes.
R equals to 0 is an obvious point. It is not a radial node. अगर r 0 हो गया तो वो न्यूक्लियस का पॉइंट हो जाएगा. That should not be considered as the radial node. Similarly, if you are taking e power minus r upon a0, ये स्क्वायर कर लो. स्क्वायर कर लिया तो क्या होगा? ये स्क्वायर इसको भी जाएगा ना. x y z whole power m is nothing but x power m, y power m and z power m. ओके, ये स्क्वायर इसको जाएगा. मैं ये वाला पार्ट अभी के लिए ये वाला पार्ट ठीक है लिख ही लेते हैं. I can write 1/4 root 2 pi. ये पूरा कांस्टेंट है ना, इससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं. 3/2 whole square into 2 minus r upon a0 whole square into e power minus 2r upon a0. Any doubt? ये मैथमेटिक्स में किसी को कुछ डाउट है?
No, sir.
No, sir.
ओके, अभी मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? if r is taken as 0, this entire probability function will be equals to 0. तब ये वाला पॉइंट आएगा आपको. दूसरा क्या हो सकता है? ये जो r जो है, if you are doing it infinity, if you are taking the value infinite, very large value, e power minus 2r upon a0 is nothing but 1 by e power 2r upon a0 na. If r ka value, if r is taken as huge value, this particular denominator will be becoming very huge. So 1 upon any large value will be equal to 0, right? So that will be this particular point. So ये वाला वैल्यू भी 0 नहीं हो सकता. ओके, ये इक्वेशन को 0 करने के लिए ये r can be infinity, r can be 0. और क्या हो सकता है? This particular thing has to be 0. 2 minus r upon a0 whole square must be equal to 0. This implies r upon a0 equals to 2 or r is equals to 2a0. You should not or you should never do psi equals to 0 because psi is simply a function or representation of electron as a wave. It has nothing to do with probability. Probability के लिए हमको psi square चाहिए. इस पर्टिकुलर केस में psi को भी 0 इक्वेट कर लो, आप लोग को आ जाएगा. Okay, but you need to be thorough with your concepts. Exactly क्या कर रहे हैं, क्यों कर रहे हैं. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
We want to have the radial node. For the radial node, you need to take the probability of finding the electron to be 0. Probability already हमने पढ़ा. Probability is probability density times volume. Probability density is psi square. So ये वाला particular function इसमें इसको भी equate कर लो, आप लोग को आ जाएगा. But the functions can be different. So you need to do psi square into 4 pi r square dr equals 0. ये वाला पार्ट हमेशा इसी क्वेश्चन में भी नहीं, कोई भी क्वेश्चन में ये जो 4 pi r square dr जो है, it can be 0 provided r equals to 0. And it will never be a choice for the node because it is an obvious point. न्यूक्लियस के अंदर प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फाइंडिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन 0 रहेगा ही है. सो इस फंक्शन 0 होने के लिए क्या क्या केसेस हो सकता है? एक तो ये 0 हो सकता है या ए वाला पार्ट. सो e पावर माइनस एक्स वाला पार्ट 0 होने के लिए x हैज टू बी वेरी लार्ज वैल्यू, मतलब r बहुत दूर होने के बाद ऑब्वियसली वो ऑर्बिटल खत्म होने के बाद ऑब्वियसली वहां पे इलेक्ट्रॉन फाइंड करने का प्रोबेबिलिटी 0 ही रहेगा. Okay, so this particular part can be equated to 0, so you will get r as 2a naught. So this particular graph mein you can also mark this particular value as 2a naught. You can remember this as a result also. If they ask you a question directly, you can mark the answer. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is official end of atomic structure chapter. बहुत सारे दिन हुआ है इस चैप्टर खत्म होने के लिए. I have given you some homework based on Bohr's theory
Okay, sir.
and de Broglie wavelength. Please solve those questions. And if you are having any doubts in these questions, please send me on my personal number. We won't be discussing these questions in the next lecture. We will be starting with the periodic properties chapter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. We
Bye,
will
sir.
Thank you, sir.
begin next lecture with a new chapter.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Bye,
you,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.